The chair lays out House Bill 475 as a matter of postponed business on third reading. The clerk will read the bill.
HB 475 by Johnson, relating Medicaid coverage and reimbursement for multi-systematic therapy services.
The chair recognizes Ms. Johnson.
Mr. Speaker, members, thank you again for considering this legislation. As we discussed last night, being in your juvenile courts, I have gotten a chance to see how well multi-systemic therapies works for our juveniles to reduce the rate of recidivism. All this does is say that kids that are currently get Medicaid get an option to have this available to them statewide.
Move passage. Yep. Oh, chair recognizes Mr. Speaker Fiedler to speak in favor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members. Yesterday was a fun day. The good part is you have a lot of fun. 12 o'clock strikes. People try to get their bills done. I appreciate it, but sometimes bills are get through a day like yesterday that maybe shouldn't have gotten through, and some don't get as many votes as they should as well, because we're in such a hurry to move our legislation along. This particular piece of legislation, since we were here last weekend, is my Mother's Day present to my wife. I told her I would come up here and talk about this program because it's that impactful in our community. And what this bill does is seek to make it statewide. And MSTs, I know the word Medicaid appears in the caption and therapy appears in the caption, and all of a sudden there are going to be some no votes. But let me explain to you what this does. This is the off-ramp that we all talk about. The population that is targeted here is a Medicaid population. This is what the program was designed for. This therapy is how children get out of the system. This is the off-ramp we talk about. Republicans, you talk about keeping the family unit together. That's what this program does. It keeps children out of TDCJ, TJJD. We don't put them in the little boys' prison waiting to go to the big boys' prison. This gets them out of that. It's family-based. The therapist goes to the family's home and meets with the family to figure out what's wrong with this child. And I use this phrase all the time. My wife gets on me, but it's true. We have feral children in the state of Texas. They don't know how to behave. They don't know how to act. This is what this is about. It's 3 to 5 months maximum, and then the child is out. They go meet with the teachers to see what the child is doing in the classroom. Why is Billy not learning? What are you seeing? This is a very hands-on program that changes the trajectory of children's lives forever. And it doesn't cost this state much money at all. It's why we spend the dollars. This is one of those spend $1 now or $50 later. Let's get a child out of the system, the child welfare system. This gets them out of that system and back as a productive tax-paying adult, which is what we all want. And it's done with the family involved. It's done with the community and the teachers involved. It keeps them out of probation. It keeps them out of jail. It keeps them out of the welfare system. And it's all done for very, very few dollars. It's a difficult program to get into, but it's life-changing. And, again, Medicaid therapy, people's antennas go up. Red flag. That's not the program we're talking about today.
Dean Thompson, for what purpose?
Would the gentleman yield?
Does the gentleman yield?
I will yield for questions, yes, ma'am.
Gentleman yields for questions.
Mr. Speaker, if these persons are successful, we're able to help them develop their potential. Would you agree?
This program delivers on it. The results are undeniable.
And if we're able to help them develop their potential, then it's a win-win for society.
This bill makes it all 254 counties will be eligible. And yes, it's a statewide solution, statewide success. Yes, ma'am.
And would you agree that it's easier to build a child than to repair an adult?
It is.
Thank you.
It can't be expressed. And I'll just close with this. We can do this at a government-run prison. We can do this at a government-run program, or we can do it at the child's home, in the child's living room, with the parents involved, with the grandparents involved, with the teachers involved. So with that, I urge you to support this piece of legislation. It's something that 2 years from now, you will see results. Thank you.
Chair recognizes Ms. Johnson to close.
Thank you, Speaker Phelan. And for Kim Phelan, who's in the courthouse every day working with this population, thank you so much for everything that you all have done. Members, I humbly ask that you please support this program on behalf of every child of the state of Texas. I move passage.
Members, the question occurs on final passage of House Bill 475. This is a record vote. The clerk will ring the bell. Shall Speaker feel in voting aye? Have all members voted? Have all members voted? All members voted. There being 99 ayes, 23 nays, House Bill 475 finally passes.